Buongiorno and benvenuti folks. Hello and welcome to the ItalianCookingClass.com. This is Giuseppe here again. Today we're doing polpette con sugo, or Italian meatballs, or meatballs in an Italian way, whatever you want to call it. But this is my version. Came from my mother. It's just a wonderful combination of ingredients. I remember she used to allow me to taste, or she asked me to taste the raw mince to see if it was seasoned correctly. And that flavour, that memory of it has stayed with me my whole life, and I've used it in the restaurant and everything, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful combination. Showing you here the polpette first, the meatballs, a combination of the ingredients, and then we'll do the sugo, or the sauce that they cook in as well. Obviously some mince. I've used some beef mince. You can use any type of mince you like. You can mix your own mince. You can mix chicken, pork, turkey, mix them or have them individual, whatever you like. It doesn't matter at all. Some parsley, chopped parsley, salt of course, again salt, key ingredient folks. Some parmigiano, garlic, some eggs that helps it bind, breadcrumbs here. I'm going to add a little bit of water to the breadcrumbs just to make them fluff up a little bit. I'm just going to prepare the garlic. Here's the garlic nice and finely chopped. And we do want this to be quite fine because it is going in amongst the meat, and obviously going to be nice and very subtle. Chopped parsley and some grated parmigiano. So all the ingredients are ready to go. I'm just going to put them in the bowl here and just mix them all up together. We've got the mince, parmigiano, salt. As you can see, the breadcrumbs here, I've added 2 tablespoons of water. I've actually doubled this recipe. It's not the recipe that you have on video itself. I've doubled it because we're going to have some of these meatballs for dinner and have them for the day after as well. Look at the difference that it's made to the actual breadcrumbs. They've increased in volume and they are a lot fluffier. So we're going to add them in there as well. The garlic is only a small amount that I have in there, and the reason for that is because with the time it takes for the cooking process, it is going to be in there over some time and it will flavour it nicely, so we don't need a lot of it. Some parsley, that's just wonderful. And we're going to crack those eggs in there as such. And all we're going to do now is just mix them all together. And of course the hands is the ideal thing because that will give it that energy, that connection that we have with food and all the love that we can give to it. And that's an important key folks. As I always mention, give it all the love you can and always want it to make it the best meal that you've ever had. So that means that the next one that you're going to have is even better. So how good is that? All you've got to look forward to, or what have you got to look forward to? Only bigger, greater and better things. So if you visualise the wonderful betterness of the recipe, better than the last one, can only be better folks. So keep that thought in mind and you'll see how good it turns out. And down here you can see how it's all mixed out just beautifully. There's an even colour through there. You want to keep it happening until it's all even. See those little white sort of patches? That's just unevenness, so we'll just keep mixing that through. Fantastic. See the nice even colours? Now I'm going to have a little taste of that to see if the seasoning is okay. And don't worry folks, it ain't going to hurt. It's all going to be good. It's like steak tartare. Tartare? Thank you. Perfect. Well, pretty good anyway. Now what we'll do is we'll just roll these into little balls to whatever size you like. I like them about 2 centimetres in diameter. And we'll just place them down nicely and ready to go. Now we're going to do the tomato sugo, as in the Italian tomato sauce, it's sugo, that we actually cook the meatballs in. And all the ingredients is just peeled tomatoes, some salt, obviously to season, some olive oil just to get it frying, and some water. Now use the water that's in the recipe to wash out the remnants in the tin and add that to the actual tomato as well. So we'll get that organised. Heat the pan and the oil up now, and we're just going to add the tomato. This is the water that I was talking about. It looks like tomato juice. And I've just washed out the remnants in the bowl. We'll give that a little fry and we'll just cook the meatballs and we'll just put them straight in there. Give that little stir. Then we'll add the sauce as per the recipe. It's important to season everything at the right time because that way the seasoning is all even throughout. When I say it's important, it doesn't really matter. If you don't want to have it seasoned and you like it, that flavour that it is, perfect, totally perfect. There is no right and wrong. It's just the way that I've understood in my experience in life to draw flavours out and what I've been brought up with, because that affects our whole life in relation to extracting different things out of life, and one of them is flavour in food. We've organised the sauce, it's on the stove cooking away. Now while that's happening, we're going to be doing the meatballs. We're going to just fry them off lightly all around, and then we're going to put them in the sauce and let everything cook off together nicely. So we're going to be using some vegetable oil for this. It's good to have the oil nice and hot so the meat, as it enters, starts cooking, doesn't sit on the bottom of the pan and stick. We'll just put as many as we can. We'll probably do these in 2 goes. Just turn them over with a spoon nicely. There we go, just a little bit brown there. As you can see, they've reduced a bit in size. Let's cook them till about halfway done, halfway to 3/4, which is only about 3 to 5 minutes. Put them in the bowl. Meatballs are done. In the sauce they go. The meatballs have been cooking now for about 30 to 40 minutes, and what you've got to do is you see it actually thicken up the sauce and have a taste to see what it's like. The sauce is wonderful in flavour. This is what they're supposed to look like. You can see the sauce is nice and thick, full of beautiful flavours there. We'll taste the meatballs now. Wow. Thank you, Mum. She's still alive. They are so beautiful. You can taste the beef, of course, and the beautiful, just a hint of garlic, the nice parsley, the cheese just coming through nicely, and also the softness with the actual breadcrumbs, because it does make quite a difference. But they are absolutely wonderful. Have a try these. You can have them cold in a salad, have them hot, obviously, break them up, make them into a sandwich, put them with some salad. They are great. And the great thing is about this is that you can have 2 courses with the one dish. All the sauce you can use with the pasta, and then you have the meatballs with some salad afterwards. So you have entree and main in one quick recipe. So thank you for watching the ItalianCookingClass.com. This is Giuseppe with Italian Meatballs. We'll see you next time.